Unfortunately, no cows. Knox, there were no cows. It wasn't a fully operating farm. Beam software.
I'm Scott Anger. I'm a private investigator. I'd been out of the office for a month doing a little too much thinking and a lot too much drinking. Now I was out of the gutter and back at my desk. I needed something to get me back into the swing of things. 2 seconds later, she walked in.
Mr. Spencer?
No, I'm Scott Anger. That's Ralph Spencer over there.
Ma'am?
How can we help you, Mrs.
Klein. Miss Carol Klein. It's my brother, Dan. We're from Oregon, and he has a job here in the city. He always sends a check home, every month, always. Nothing came in June. Now it's nearly the end of July. I'm so worried. The police have not been helpful.
They're not as a rule, Miss Klein, but we are. Our fee is $20 a day with a $100 retainer.
That's an awful lot of money, Mr. Anger.
I'm sure your brother is worth it. We'll need a photo.
Yes, of course.
Tell me about him.
He was boarding at 224 Mason Street. But I found out it was knocked down in May. I don't know where he is or who his friends are. In his last letter, he did say he'd met a girl.
Maybe they eloped.
Dan would never do anything shameful.
Of course he wouldn't. Where can I contact you, Miss Klein?
I live in Yellow Plains, Oregon. I'm afraid I don't have a phone. Please write me when you find him.
I'll do better than that. I'll bring him home.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's been a while since I made a woman smile. It made me want to find her brother, so I could see that smile again. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan didn't put much into those letters, unless she knows more than she's telling. But her money's good, and that buys 3 days of your time.
Only 3 days?
That's right. On August 1st, you start a new case. You're taking the train to New York to put a tail on a crooked lawyer named Thurston Granger. So get going, partner.
Acting. Okay. So we have like 3 days. I think he said 3 days. Okay, so well, that could be... Well, that's not necessarily a progress metric because it could be, on a clock type situation where if we don't solve the case in 3 days, then we lose. So it's not like we only progress to day 2 because we finished everything in day 1 sort of situation. All right, hey everyone coming in. Hey, Dark, Ribbons, Fox, and friends. Yeah, it does not sound like an Australian. Now, it could be an Australian cast putting on, American accents. Who can say? All right, so again, no manual, so we're going into this kind of blind, which is, don't feel the best about that. You know I love reading my manuals. All right, well, let's take a look. I guess we have a magnifying glass.
My desk. It's old, pitted, scarred, beaten up, and worn out. Like me.
Waka waka. Now, does right-click do anything?
My desk.
No.
It's
Same.
old, pitted, scarred, beaten up, and worn out. Like me.
All right, so right-click and left-click seem to be the same. Thanks for the Emmy bribe there, Snatcher. Toot, give that man an Emmy. Oh, yes, grab the photo. Oh, wow, okay. Do we have like an inventory or something? It's unclear. I have to do something with the photo. All right, let's type on it. Put it in the typewriter. Huh. Wow, so we can grab different things. Okay, I guess this is a pen. Start writing stuff, but can we not? We can't.
My desk.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of your desk. So it looks like we can easily grab things. Okay, we have a camera. Take a photo of the photo. Now.
The desk drawers. 3 generations of Angas have left them full of betting slips, gum wrappers, and empty whiskey bottles.
Ooh, gum wrappers. Oh, does this mean we can use it there? No. Wait. So we took it. So in some places it has a yellow outline. Oh, that just means put it back, I guess? Wait a minute. Okay, it says, I'm wondering, what is the typewriter a hotspot? Oh, that's our menu. Okay, I was wondering because like how can we? I was trying to go up or down to see if we could save or if there are options. Or hey, can I save in the top slot? Oh my gosh, this game is like freaking out here. No, okay, apparently it doesn't. No. All right, fine. I'll save in the second slot. Why not? Why not? All right, so typing on the typewriter, access the game options. Okay, save, load, continue, new game credits, and quit. A very good start. Okay, so we can't even grab that paper.
A cup.
Ooh, you don't say. It's a cup. Could it be a mug, maybe, even?
A cup.
A cup.
My desk. It's old,
So that's-
pitted, scarred, beaten up, and worn out.
Wow, there's no way to
Like
skip
me.
this? So there's no way to like to discern whether when I click here versus here, right? Like all of the stuff was the desk except when I clicked on the cup, then it was a different item. But apparently there's no indication of what when you click on something what you're actually going to get. All right, appreciate it. Thanks, Nick. Have a good night. Thanks again for the raid. The save was loaded. Not yet. Oh wait, what was it? We're holding nothing. Why can't drawer has a ring? Why can't I move here? Can I use the okay, arrow keys don't do anything. I can't even see what's behind the finger. That's weird. Okay. Can I put that in the drawer? Oh my god.
The desk drawers.
Drawers. Here, let me autograph this photo. You cannot. Oh my god.
My desk. It's old.
And there's no way to
pitted,
skip this.
Scarred, beaten up, and worn out. Like me.
All right, so we have a pen, we have a camera, we have a photo. I can't even get a description of the photo.
A photo of Angela Donald. She's dead now. My fault. I don't want to think about it because if I do, I'll need a drink and then another, and before long I'll be waking face down in the gutter again.
A former beau, perhaps? Your fault. Okay, so right-clicking. So left-click picks it up, right-click zooms in.
My camera.
Okay, get a
People
description.
take photographs to preserve happy memories. I take photographs of unhappy memories for other people.
That's usually how that works.
A fountain pen. There are 2 kinds of pens in this world. The kind that leak and the kind you lose. My typewriter. I type up every case. A cup.
A cup.
The desk drawers.
Drawers. I like the way he says that. Okay, so we know right-clicking looks on it, but we still can't figure out how to use something, but okay. Does this not go to the right? Apparently, that does nothing.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
Smackaroos? Just go past him.
Say, Jack.
Jack, nothing, fella. I want money, not one of your lame excuses. Nobody wants to buy your lame excuses.
That's okay. I ain't selling them.
That did not sound like the same voice actor of this guy. A cop.
Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up.
I have no money. I don't have any money, I don't believe.
Jack Menzies, our landlord. There are many beautiful human beings on God's green earth. Jack Menzies is not one of them.
Mansies. Rhymes with pansies.
The fire alarm. Never tested. I hope it isn't a false alarm.
Waka waka.
The fire alarm. Never tested. I hope it isn't a false alarm.
It is. It is. So apparently, I guess or wait, I guess this. This basically just means nothing. There's nothing to click on or do. What if we just try to go past it?
No, you don't, bub.
All right, so we're not leaving until we pay him, I guess.
Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up.
Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up.
Shut up and pay. Same time. Oh, that brings up our notebook. Ah, thank you, Vino. Yeah, how can they sell this game without basic instructions? That's ridiculous. Thank you, Vino. Damn it, Steam. All right, holding nothing. Use wallet. Use watch. Notes. General notes. People. Photo of Dan. Hey. All right. Well, I still can't actually like. When we're here, we can't click on anything. I can't move. If I move my mouse while in this view, it it just removes everything. So how am I even supposed to use the stuff if I can't even... If this is supposed to be like an interface, I can't even... Does keyboard work? No. If I hold it down, then... Oh my god. Is that like bugged, or maybe that's intentional? And we can't click out of this view.
Look, Jack.
Shut up and pay up.
Well, I would try to use the... Ah, awesome. That'd be great. Thanks, Vino. Yeah, I can't even get up to use watch. Oh my god.
No, you don't, bub.
I like his mustache. Yeah, maybe this is a DOSBox config issue. Hang on. There is one thing I could try changing. Where is... Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, yeah. So let's... It looks like we're going to have to... Actually, can I... No, I can't even do that. Okay, hang on. All right, so let's pause the timer. All right, this is loading okay. They're going to let me save it. Okay, no, they don't let me save the game. All right, so already this is a little bit more promising that I could actually browse this menu. But it does put you here. So hang on. I guess let's resume the timer. Hopefully the mouse works now. So hopefully it works. So we're going to grab the pen. Ooh, okay. So I think auto lock, setting auto lock to true in the DOSBox config may have worked. So holding fountain pen, how can I... Wait, how...
My desk. It's old, pitted.
No. How do I, like, keep it, though? I want to keep it in my inventory. Notes, people. Ah, people notes. Carol Klein, Dan Klein, Angela Donald. Carol Klein is our client from Yellow Plains Org. I actually took those very notes in my game notes, but it looks like that might not be necessary, as Scott Anger takes his own notes. Case, find missing brother, Dan. Oh my god. General notes. Granger case. Train to New York, August 1st. Find Dan by July 31st. All right, so go to Dan Klein. Dan, missing. Sister, Carol, client. Dan, brother of Carol, Klein. Last known address, knocked down. I believe it was 225 Mason Street. How did you not take those notes down? Don't you want to go there to start making inquiries? Apparently not. Angela Donald. Angela Donald, nightclub singer, murdered in alley. Ooh, okay. He did not disclose that information. He said it was his fault. He didn't give us any more details than that, Scott Anger. Nightclub singer, murdered in an alley. Not a great way to go out. All right. Photo of Dan. Can we look? Oh, okay. So you click on the inventory and then, okay, that adds. All right. We have a fountain pen, everybody. I got it. Now let's grab. Whoops. No, that didn't work. Let's grab the camera. Oh, we've got a camera. Now let's grab the photo. Oh, we have a photo of Angela. Look at me, how proficient I am. Yes, and here for Rex, here's the cup.
A cup.
A cup.
A cup.
Oh, the mouse drivers took a precious, precious memory. So is there anything? Okay, so in the drawer there's a ring. Ooh. How do I, can we look at that?
My desk.
No. My desk.
A fountain pen. There are two kinds of pens in this world, the kind that leak and the kind you lose.
Oh, okay. Wait, so right click.
My license. It lets me operate as a private investigator, so long as I don't break the law, cause trouble, and don't chew with my mouth open.
Oh wait, I actually wanted to read that.
My license.
State Licensing Board,
it lets
Private
me operate
Investigator
as a
License.
private investigator.
Name, Mr. Scott
So long
Anger.
as I don't break the law, cause trouble, and don't chew with my mouth open.
Home address somewhere in California. I can't exactly.
My
read it.
license. It lets me operate as
City
a private
Central,
investigator.
California.
So long as I don't
No
break
telephone.
the law, cause trouble,
License
and
number,
don't
issue
chew with
date,
my mouth open.
Print. Expiry date, signature. Okay. What about this ring? Was this our engagement ring to Angela Donald?
An engagement ring.
It was.
I gave this to a reporter called Francine Henderson.
Oh no.
3
Different.
months later, she found me in Angela's arms.
Ooh.
Now, Angela is dead. Frankie still hasn't forgiven me, and this ring is just a pretty stone on a shining band of metal.
Yeah, if you're gonna cheat on your fiance, I mean, you can't complain that your fiance or your ex-fiance hasn't forgiven you. I mean, that's pretty, not the best there, Scott Anger, not the best.
Smiling Dan. I hope he's still smiling, wherever he is.
Smiling Dan, not the best. Okay, let's use the watch. Well, don't click on it. What did that just say? Midnight or noon or something? Wait, hang on. How do we get back there? Use watch. Can he not read it? Just read the time. I guess it's noon, high noon, unless it's midnight. It could be midnight too. How much money do we have? $114.95. Now, didn't the landlord say it was like, what was the rent? $150, which seems crazy expensive for this day and age. By this day and age, I mean 1940, I don't know, 6? Do we know the year? I don't think we know the year. Okay. Now that we have the stuff, let's save the game again. I do want to overwrite that file, yes. Oh, I have to rename it? Okay. Fair enough. All right. Oh, okay, so we can go left. Here we go. This is now getting more interesting. Oh, we can look at the sink.
A wash basin. A wash basin.
I'll wash your basin. Oh, we can right-click the watch. Okay, I wanted to be careful because they said that could auto-advance time, which we don't want to have happen. 1 second, guys.
It's afternoon.
It's not
The
afternoon.
heat rises off the sidewalks, and the bankers downtown pick their teeth and skim off another 3%.
What? It looks like it's directly noon.
It's afternoon. Cigarettes. I only smoke when I'm on fire.
Ho, ho, ho. He's on fire.
No, you don't. We can't even afford the last phone bill.
This is important.
So is money. Vamos.
Wow, we can't even make a call? Okay. Well, I guess it was expensive back in the day. Oh, is the stream dead?
Don't dwell on the past, Scott. There's nothing you need to look at in there. Stick with the Klein case.
I know the file he has in mind. The one filed under Donald and stamped canceled.
Cancelled. Yeah, she's streaming the Knicks Pacers game right next door. Yeah.
Ralph's notices. Only of importance to Ralph. Ralph's notices. Only of importance to Ralph.
Oh my god. It's hard to know like where one item starts and the other begins or ends.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon the Brooklyn Dodgers are going to have to shape up a long way if they're going to figure in this series.
Do we know what city we're obviously not in New York because he said we have to take the train there for the next Granger case, but I don't think we know what city we're in.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
I reckon it's time you got off your ass.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
Big help he is.
Oh, yeah. I locked the back door for safety reasons. Remember that time you staggered out loaded and fell clear down the back stairs? No, of course you wouldn't. Get the front door, will you? I'll unlock the back door for you.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
Oh, okay. Well, we know we don't have that because I think in our wallet we have like 114.95. Was it? Unless we can add more, but no, we don't want to. Okay, we can't do that. Yeah. So I guess we have to like sneak out the back somehow. Let's send. What's our partner's name? Ralph.
Say, Jack.
Jack nothing, fella. I want money, not one of your lame excuses. Nobody wants to buy your lame excuses.
That's okay. I ain't selling them.
Can we? No. Okay, so we know we can't go past him.
No, you don't, bub.
The fire alarm. Never tested. I hope it isn't a false alarm.
All right, so if we can't pay him, actually, what if I tried to pay him $1? All right, then how do I take it? Oh yeah, here you go. Have $1.
You call this a down payment?
Yes.
It wouldn't buy lunch.
Actually, it probably would. $1 in 1948? I think it would. So did he take it or not? Shit, he did. That's not good. It didn't get me anywhere. Damn it. So can we not? We can't go. All right. So let's see. Are we going to have to hawk our engagement ring? Photo of Dan. Yeah, maybe I can butter him up with this cigarette. How about that?
That ain't green.
What's with these extreme close-ups, by the way? Let's take a photo of him.
That ain't green.
No. Okay. So do we really have to use our ring? Let's try it.
I don't want your cheap jewelry.
Cheap? How dare you, sir? How dare you? Yeah, well, they probably didn't want to like film with every dollar or every type of denomination, I imagine. By the way, does he show up in our notes for people now? He does not. Oh, wait. Oh, he's in our general notes, though. Jack Menzies, landlord, wants rent, $150. Pay by August 4th. What are you holding me up for now? Oh, so he wants a big enough down payment. Got it. Did he mention? Maybe I missed it. How much does he need? Will you settle for 20, sir? I should give him 19.
Keep it coming.
Aw, damn it. Alright, so we're in to him for 21 now. Maybe it's like 50. Let's do like 9. Wait. Oh, it doesn't work that way? Okay, hang on. So this will mean we'll have given him 30.
Keep it coming.
$50.
That'll do. But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
That's fine. The game's over in 7 days.
Thanks for backing me up there, Ralph.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Better do a good job. I think he's serious.
Was that an L.A. Noire reference I detected?
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
Not without my hat.
Or
The
was
alley next to our office. The place where Angela was killed. Heat wave or not, I'm always cold here.
Are you? Oh, we can't. Oh, I should have saved before we lost, but that's okay. Then I guess we're screwed, Zebra. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't like the smell of what was wrapped in them.
By the way, we didn't read the newspaper. Was there a newspaper in our office?
That back staircase. It's not the steep incline and the rickety steps I mind. It's the way it sways when you breathe.
Interesting. Can we go to the right? Oh, no, we can't. Okay. So there was no newspaper here that I missed.
My desk. It's old.
Year old. Okay, so there's no newspaper. All right.
The alley. Another visit. Another heartache.
All right. Anything here? Oop.
Bullet holes from that night. The cops got the bullets. I got lonely.
Very sad. Well, she was your mistress, to be fair.
Those bins are talking, and I don't like the lingo.
What are they saying?
Trash cans. Full ones. Yesterday's newspapers. They're just like me. Crumpled, dirty, and full of the past.
I love how this guy's just ripping himself left and right.
It's nailed shut. Sal did that after 2 kids lifted a candy bar and ran out through the back. He hates to give anything away.
Who's Sal?
The back door to Sal's drugstore.
Oh.
I don't shop there as a rule. Sal pinches his pennies so hard he bruises them.
Interesting.
Bullet holes
Oh, it's the
from
same.
that night. The cops...
Okay. So we can only go that way?
My car. It has an engine that runs and the right amount of wheels. The rear view mirror. Useful for checking for lipstick on my collar, for straightening my tie, and for seeing if there are any black cars stuffed with goons following me.
Goons.
The rear view mirror. Useful.
Oh yeah, we can hit the horn. Nice. Oh, we're drumming a Pontiac?
The horn. It lets you abuse people without having to wind the window down. The trunk release. It opens the trunk without you having to get out of your car. Then you have to get out of the car anyway to get to the trunk. Go figure.
Indeed. Yeah, let's see if we have any items in there. We do. We have a wrench and a tire iron.
A wrench. It's adjustable, just like election results. A tire iron. I've never seen the point in ironing my tires.
I have. Until we run into an inventory limit, we might as well just take everything, right? the way I figure it. Hey, hey. Oh my god. That's so sensitive. Alright. Wrench. Added. Good. Can we get the radio going?
The radio. It's good company, and it shuts up when you want it to. The glove compartment. After filling it with road maps and parking fines, there's never any room for gloves.
Parking fine. Oh, we can't put down the... Okay, that's too bad. What? Was it not one? City map. Alright, so we have the diner, barber, police station, Anger's office, where we just came from, the newspaper office. I guess let's start at the newspaper office. Obviously, we'll have to go to everything. We do want to read today's newspaper, and apparently we've got to go there to read it.
The Tribune wakes the town with the latest scandal and strife, and then serves up seconds in the afternoon edition at 2 o'clock. If you want old news, you can dig in the Tribune's morgue. Old news, like Frankie and me. Frankie Henderson. It's a man's world, so she got a man's name to work in it. We had a thing going once, but then she found Angela and I together, close together. I was gonna tell her. Trust a journalist to find out first. Hello, Frankie.
Hello, Scott.
Are you pleased to see me?
In this place, I'm pleased to see a cockroach. Sure I am. You're conscious? I like that in a man.
Clean, sober, and back in business.
Business? I should have known you weren't just here to see me. You're looking haggard, Scott. Try shaving.
I did. I didn't like it.
Then try again.
No. This dame's got some personality. Let's talk about today's news.
Not until I've seen today's paper. I don't want to find myself trapped in a conversation about some second-rate star's gallstone operation.
I know they're extreme close-ups. Is that today's newspaper?
July 29.
Yes.
Morning edition. Mayor announces new crime reform. Seems the mayor thinks there are too many criminals running around, so he's going to teach them a lesson. Let me guess. Spelling? Math?
Why not both?
Same old news.
Have you got anything better?
What? That was reading the paper?
Glue. Sticky as a bad debt.
Clag.
Hands off.
I'm stealing your glue. And don't be wise about it.
Hands off.
Or hands on. Your glue.
Frankie's typewriter. A machine as old as this ought to be retired and out to grass.
Hands off.
What the cows. Now we can talk about today's news?
How about the mayor's new angle?
Mayor.
He's gonna get the criminals off the streets by giving them jobs at City Hall.
Really? Dan Klein.
Tell me about Dan Klein.
Dan who? Never heard of him. Newspapers don't write themselves, Scott. I'm busy.
Busy as a bee. Something tells me we need to come back here later when we have more information.
The newspaper morgue. And there are cuttings from every edition in the Tribune's life. It fits the definition of a morgue. Full of ghosts and heartache and corpses.
Corpses. Well, what can you say, Hosan? It gives the game personality.
Be my guest.
Ooh, research. Oh, okay, this takes time, though. Well, we definitely want to research Dan Klein. I mean, that's where we're here to solve it, where he is.
What have you got on Dan Klein?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Damn it.
Nothing. Dan never made the news, so he's either very, very good or exactly the opposite.
Interesting. Yeah, I was like, I didn't think I had clicked on the phone, but apparently I had. Well, since we're here, we might as well research everything. You never know. Angela Donald.
What have you got on Angela Donald?
What's done is done, Scott. That woman has hurt you enough. Let the police handle it.
Hopefully that didn't cost us since we didn't get to conduct any research. Today's news.
I don't want to read everything they have on the mayor. My stomach turns easy.
Mayor. What did the mayor do today? That we need to look it up. Right here at the newspaper office.
Au revoir, Scott. That's French for see you later.
Au revoir. Now, sir. We're gonna be going to the police station now, sir.
The city police station, guaranteed to contain criminals, police, and bad coffee.
For the
Officer
mayor.
Jim Denton. When I first met him, Denton had a wife, a job in homicide, and a stomach ulcer. The wife skipped. The homicide job went when he stood up for me the time I got caught concealing evidence. Now he's got a dead-end posting at the front desk. He's still got the ulcer.
Hey! Look what dragged himself up out of the gutter.
Glad I've got your sympathy.
I'm oozing sympathy today, but no more shootouts, okay?
I was drunk.
What if it would have been people and not bottles? I like you, Anger. I'll let you go. But if I catch you with a gun again, I'm gonna revoke your private investigator's license, and you're out of wake, you understand?
Wake.
You're all hot.
Glad to see you back, Anger. I mean that. Are you on a case, or are you here to practice your insults?
Why not both, sir? Yeah, it's a cop.
Police regulation coffee. Denton's pen. Nah, I think he's been using it to stir his coffee.
Nice.
A piece of paper. I can't read it from here.
Take it.
That's police business. Do I look like I got nothing to do except your work?
Yes, you do.
The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament.
Ooh, tiddlywinks.
Police records. The straight facts on accidents, arson, blackmail, rackets, ransoms, jaywalking, the corner trade, and every kind of theft from grand larceny to stealing time.
Oh, we can do research here too? Okay, hang on. Let's talk to him first. Talk. Today's news.
Tell me about Dan Klein.
I'm busy, Anger. Don't waste my time.
I thought I'd talk to you about today's news. What's this on your sheet?
How about the mayor's new angle?
Meow.
Go away, Anger. You bother me.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
Seriously? Wow. Just by talking to him, we got thrown out? Meow, meow, meow. Alright. The barber's supposed to have the guy with the Mac, the barber. The mayor, sir.
Mac the barber. I'm always polite to Mac. Never insult a man who's handy with a cutthroat razor.
Good advice.
Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
He's a busted eye? Mayor's office, yeah. Alright, let's check what time it is.
It's afternoon.
Wow, they don't actually tell you the time? Alright, so it looks like 10 to 3 maybe or something like that.
July 29. Afternoon edition.
Ooh.
Nothing new in the afternoon edition. I guess they haven't had a chance to make up any more news. Nothing new in the afternoon edition.
Okay. So, yeah, before we had the morning edition. There's also going to be an evening edition. Back in the day, they had multiple editions.
The barber's chair. Real comfortable. I'd get one for the office, but I have trouble typing upside down.
Do you really?
Tell me about Dan Klein.
You don't talk to me about your private eye work, and I won't talk to you about dandruff.
What? Why was he so pissed?
How about the mayor's new angle?
I didn't vote for him.
You didn't have to. Most of the people in the cemetery did.
Waka waka.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Look, Scott, I run a clean shop with a tight lip. That way I don't get no grief from anyone. Towel time.
Nope.
I tell you, Scott, what's got 4 legs and smells like glue? Periwig. Is that horse a nag or what?
Ooh, nice. Getting a shave. We were told we looked haggard. Maybe what's her name will be more receptive to us. Get a shave.
Do you believe it?
I do.
Tiger's Revenge, race 4, 10 on the nose. Got it.
He's a bookie.
Finish. You got my nickel? Have a nice day, Scott.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm gonna go into your back room now.
I don't go back there. I tried once, but Mac caught me and gave me a bad haircut.
Caught me. Interesting. Now that we
I'm
pay,
clean out of questions for now.
thought he'd be more like open to.
See you
talking
tomorrow,
to us.
Scott.
Oh wow! So we get shaved there every day. Huh? All right, to the diner. This is Meg's Cafe.
Meg's Diner.
Diner.
Not much wrong with it, except the customers don't talk, the staff are rude, and the food's lousy. Reminds me of home. Meg is never glad to see me, and she never says goodbye.
Heart of
Hello,
lard.
Meg. You can't buy that sort of honesty.
There's the heart of lard.
The menu. It never changes.
Blue plate today's specials: blue plate special, chicken surprise, beef stew, donuts and coffee. Bon appetite.
The menu. It never changes.
Perhaps it will one day.
Nothing new in the afternoon edition.
All right, so it looks like most locations will have a newspaper for us to keep on top of what's going on.
How about the mayor's new angle?
As if I care.
Tell me about Dan Klein.
Are you chewing or chatting?
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Meh. She's just full of great information. Am I chewing or am I chatting?
Nothing new in the afternoon edition.
Make a call.
Nothing new in the afternoon
It's all
edition.
newspaper. Wow. Well, this was just an extremely valuable visit here.
The menu. It never changes.
So you can't even order if you wanted to. They did say eating took up time, but apparently I can't even do it. Maybe if I actually gave her money, maybe that would do something. I keep on forgetting. Okay, maybe do I need to be showing people photo? Like, what happens if I show her this photo?
Show someone who's interested.
Okay. Yeah, the heart of lard, indeed. Would you care for a cigarette?
Don't expect anything off the chick.
Did she take it? Oh, god damn it. Well, I guess we can get probably more back at her office. She didn't even say thank you. Damn. Alright, so no new notes. Okay. What can I get for a nickel? Can I even... Where are my coins? Oh, I can't even take $1. Okay, never mind. Alright, see you.
That's what I like about Meg. Her sense of humor.
Alright, back to Edgar's office.
My office. It's on the second story of an old brownstone facing the street. It suits me. I can keep an eye on my hubcaps. Worth more if you've got the full set. Here I am again. Every private investigator has an office, same as every dog has a kennel. Mine doesn't have quite as many old bones lying around.
Office.
A chair for clients. I sit on the other side of the desk. I see them, they see me. I generally get the better view.
Why couldn't we see this view when we were first here?
A chair for clients.
You're a chair. Oh, there's the closet.
My closet. My closet.
Guess there are no clothes in that there closet. Okay.
The sofa. I sleep on it.
The sofa. Okay, he lives in the office? Is that what am I to expect?
My trench coat. It can stay there until the heat wave passes. My trench coat. It can stay. My hat makes a man look dignified.
Does it, though? All right, I guess we'll take a save. Two. I'm going to call this the mayor. Mayor. What time actually is it? Watch.
It's afternoon.
So it's like almost 4 o'clock. Okay. And there was nothing in the drawer. Okay. So there's nothing we can really do here. No, oh, I didn't want to leave.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise.
No, I wanted to talk to him. Shoot. How did we get out of here? Yeah, leave. So how do we go to talk to Ralphie? No, oh my God.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise.
Ralphie. Damn it. Talk to Ralphie. Alright, that joke's gonna get mighty old. There we go.
Business is booming, Scott. Brewer's away somewhere, and we're getting business that might have gone to him.
Brewer, for his sake, you better stay out of town.
Don't be sore at Brewer for what happened while you were drunk, Scott.
It was Brewer who was pouring the drinks.
For a whole month? Anyway, keep moving on the Klein case. July's getting old. I'll man the phone and look after the other cases.
Yeah. Great looking out.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon if this heat keeps up, I'm gonna melt.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
Nah.
The alley.
So there's nothing really to do in the alley? Is that what am I to believe?
Bullet holes from that night. The cops got the bullets.
The alley. Wow.
I don't like the smell of what was wrapped in them.
Nah. Alright, clearly that'll be useful at some point. Is there any point in going to the newspaper office now? Research. No, we haven't really gotten any new information at all. Is the guy gonna let us back in the police station?
Cop stations are all either small square boxes or large square boxes. Ours is large on account of our citizens' natural tendency towards high spirits. Denton?
Make it snappier, I'll bust you for vagrancy.
Vagrancy? Angela Donald, sir.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You still bother me. Beat it.
Do I have to bribe him? Alright, let's research Dan Klein, please.
What have you got on Dan Klein?
I ain't here just to fetch and carry, Anger. What have you done for me lately besides giving me another lump on my ulcer?
That's also him doing research, so he's also the record research guy?
What have you got on Angela Donald?
Forget it. I ain't feeling helpful.
Oh, I should have gotten the cigarette back at what's his place.
Yeah, I don't want to read everything they have on the mare. My stomach turns easy.
All right. So maybe should I try driving the car? That's gonna be interesting, sir. See if we show him the photo. What does that do?
That's Dan Small.
Dan Small?
Pretty sure.
So, Dan Klein is known around town as Dan Small. A man with an alias is a man with a secret.
Put that away.
Interesting. Okay. Can we now look at
Police records.
not Dan Klein. We want Dan Small, please.
What have you got on Dan Small?
Forget it. I ain't feeling helpful.
Damn it, Denton. What about Donald?
Anger, I'm telling you this once. We're taking care of that, and I don't want you looking into it. If anybody gets hurt, you're gonna be charged. You understand?
Charged. All right. Hang on. Whoops. No. All right. Well, that seems like we got a little bit of a lead. We actually know his real name now. Oh God. All right. I don't think DOSBox liked me leaving. So that's why I don't like doing the auto lock as trues, because I can't get out in and out reliably. Now the game's frozen. Lovely. Oh, for heaven's sake. Alright, probably pressing the Windows key is probably the better way for me to go with this. Damn it. And what's up with the game capture? Oh my god, I hate Steam. It's already set to capture the right thing. Why isn't it showing? Are you kidding me? Man, OBS just sometimes really sucks. Okay, there we go, finally. The game was frozen. Actually, let's just test now. Okay, so that's the best. Okay, that worked. All right. So now I know how to leave the window again now. This game's making me cranky now. All right, so actually now that we are here, let's grab another cigarette if we can.
Business is booming, Scott. Brewer's away, so
We don't care about Brewer.
I already let you have one.
Oh, come on, I can't get it again. I wasted it on Meg.
I already let you have one.
You suck.
The alley.
All right, well, we're out the cigarette now. That's not good. Ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, so I'm going to try bribing the
Cop
cop.
stations are all either small...
Officer Denton.
Denton?
Make it snappier, I'll bust you for vagrancy.
And the double click, it's not even double, sorry, not double clicking, the simul clicking, having to click both left and right is not even, like, a third of the time it just doesn't work.
That's Dan Small.
Dan Small?
Pretty sure.
So, Dan Klein is known around town as Dan Small. A man with an alias is a man with a secret.
All right, so let's go back to our people then. Dan Klein equals Dan Small. That was the best I could get. We didn't ask any follow-up questions about, well, what do you know about him? Like, nothing. Okay. All right. Wallet. $1.
What's this? A bribe?
Yes.
Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
Oh, okay. So he's open to getting bribed. We just have to bribe him more. Interesting. Would you say? No. Hey. Would you settle for a $5?
What's this? A bribe? Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
Oh, come on, man. What do you think I am, made of money? $10. That's a lot of money in 1948.
What's this? A bribe? Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
Oh, my God. These crooked cops, I tell you.
What's this? A bribe? Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
I don't think we have enough for him, for whatever his price is. Alright, I'm gonna go as high as 30, that's it.
What's this? A bribe?
Alright.
Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
You might just not be able to actually bribe him. Camera, ring. See, do you know any interested in this ring?
What's this? A bribe? Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
Oh, if an engagement ring isn't enough, then
The police notice board. Who's on duty?
you're the police notice board.
You don't have to hand in your license, Anger. When I want it, I'll take it.
Will you, though? On whose authority? Listen up, sir. Now I just want to talk like a 1930s gangster. Take a photo of you now, see? Say cheese.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore.
Yeah, he kicked us out.
He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
Very far. Alright, let's go back to the newspaper office, maybe.
It'll be closed by the time I get there.
God damn it. Something tells me we're not pacing very well here. I don't understand why we can't go to the apartment where he used to live just to start making inquiries. I mean, that's what I would do. Sleeping with the fishes, eh? Now listen here, Meg. You tell me when I want to know.
Back at Meg's. What does not kill me makes me stronger.
You want to tell me when I want to know? Will you be the one sleeping with the fishes, eh? Say cheese.
This ain't a pawn shop.
It is now.
Nothing new in the afternoon edition.
Still afternoon. Dan Small.
Tell me about Dan Small.
As if I care.
Which says if I can. She sounds like the person that would need a bribe, actually. Heart of lard.
A tip? I've heard of those.
Did she take it? She did. You better.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
Oh, come on. So she just took the money and gave us nothing. Thanks a lot. All right. If she's gonna take anything we try to give her. So if I use the ring on her, she's gonna probably take it.
Show someone who's interested.
Interested. All right, I will. I'm gonna go to see Mac the barber.
Mac would be closed now.
God
He's
damn
home
it.
sharpening his razors.
Wow. So we just all we found out on day one apparently is that his actual name is Dan Small. Maybe we can. No, we can't even talk to Ralph.
Back at my office. Ralph doesn't mind me staying here until I get the money for a new apartment. I think he likes to boast about our 24-hour phone service.
24 hours. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Oh, we actually made it on the. I wonder if that's random or if it isn't. Regardless of whether it is or isn't, is it at all significant? Does it matter? All right, chair. John. I like throwing my hat on my coat rack, Sam. Yeah, sure, if you know. I know we sleep on the couch. Oh, right, there's the city and the country, damn it. You're right. But how would we even do that? I guess you have to click on the glove compartment multiple times. Oh, he's not even here. Probably because it's after hours. That means I might be able to use the phone.
It's outside of business hours. There's no one to call.
Call somebody at home. Can we raid his desk now?
It's locked.
Damn it.
It's empty.
You're empty.
Ralph's notices. Only of importance to Ralph.
Importance.
The alley.
So I might want to... Well, I don't mind doing like a run where we just try to figure out how the game works. Oh, there's an arrow here. We have Jake's Joint and the boarding house. Let's try the boarding house.
There's no point in visiting a hole in the ground. I won't find Dan hiding in it.
Oh, come on. So that was where he was staying even though they raised it. All right, Jake's Joint. Dog alley.
Jake's Joint. It's only open nights. Last time I was here, I had my gun in my hand and a sea of broken glass at my feet. I hope Jake's memory is worse than mine. Jake's door. Jake will only let me in if I give him something he likes. Jake likes gin and girls, mostly, but they're hard to slip through the slot.
Little bit.
You come to get drunk and shoot up the place again?
Mm-hmm.
Beat it, till I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Take out his eye. Hey.
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Alright, so he probably wants another bribe, maybe. But let's just try showing him the photo.
I haven't seen him for a month.
Oh, well, at least he recognized him. That's some information.
Jake's door.
Your Jake's door.
Jake's door.
Oh, oh God. Okay.
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Is a photo of Angela reason to like me?
She's dead.
True.
Jake's door.
And what of it? Alright. Guess we'll bribe him.
Beat it until...
Well, here's a smacker.
I'll put this towards the damages.
Damn it. Oh no. What else do we have? Tire iron? Let's take a tire iron to his face. That'll work. Certainly has to, right?
Beat it.
He got scared. Love it. Yeah. Well, it's not going great, I will say. Alright, let's see where else we might be able to go. Clients. Oh, well, isn't she in Oregon?
With good weather and only as much speeding as is considered polite, it's a 3-day round trip to Oregon. That's more time than I have.
Oregon. Okay, so we can't go there yet. Well, this is the only place we can go at night, really, so we better figure out something to do here. Can we do anything outside on the alley? We cannot. Now, is there anything else? Maybe I can break my way in here with the tire iron. No, I guess only if it comes only if it's highlighted. Can we actually? Oh, wrench open. Oh, it looks like it's, no, okay, I guess it's not. Damn.
Jake's door.
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Did you take an engagement ring? Man, slammed it in our face.
Beat it until...
Alright, well, I'm going to run out of money in no time, but let's just confirm if this is the way to get in or not.
I'll put this towards the damages.
No. Damn. Let's use our license.
Beat it until I can think...
Man.
Jake's door.
No. Alright, so we use the photos, the tie iron. So we haven't used the pen, the camera, and the wrench. Can I talk to him while we're here? I don't think I can, right?
Beat it until...
No, you can't. So you can only give him something. So I assume you have to give him something for him to agree to talk to you or let you in, whatever. Yeah, the bribing is just
Jake's
not
door.
working out.
Jake's door.
You're Jake's door. Come on, I just want to access the inventory. Jesus.
Beat it.
It's so annoying having to do the simul-click. An autographed pen. How
Jake's
could you not
door.
want that? Oh my god. I had to click like 6 times.
Beat it until I can think of a...
Alright, wrench. Alright, so he's not taking anything from our inventory other than our money. Alright. Let's just try giving him everything, just see what happens. We can always restore. Hey, Trade Man, thanks so much for the 11 months. Much appreciated. Thank you, Trade Man. And happy Saturday. There's 20 smackers.
I'll put this towards the damages.
He won't let us in.
Beat it.
I'm holding nothing.
I'll put this towards...
We're into him for so much money, it's incredible. I'll
Beat
also
it
restore.
until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Is there any way to like get more money in the game? Probably not. Here, I'm down to 90 cents.
I'll put this towards the damages.
Oh my god. Alright, so literally we have no way of getting in there. Awesome. Get it your ass out here. Whatever your name is.
There's no point in visiting a hole in the ground. I won't find Dan hiding in it.
Alright, so I guess when we can't go to the can we is the police station? I mean the diner should be open at night, right?
It's open, but Denton's not there. I prefer to talk to him. He almost likes me, which is more than I can say to the rest of them. It'll be closed by the time I get there.
You haven't heard of a 24-hour diner? Man, so we have to go back to the office and guess go to day 2.
Back at my office.
Office. Office.
A chair for
Your
clients. I sit on the other side of the desk.
Oh man. So this will advance to day 2. So yeah, this playthrough is clearly going absolutely nowhere, but yeah, you can tell me I'm Walking Dead, but only don't tell me like immediately when I become Walking Dead, you know. Let a while elapse just so that it doesn't become immediately obvious the wrong move that I took. I mean, I assume though if we're low, we don't have the money, right? And we can't. There's no way to get more. That's probably it. But it's okay. I just want to like get a feel for how the game works. I mean, it has been some years, right? What's his name here? Oh, he's not even here. What time is it? Oh, come on.
It's early. The streets are as empty as the tips jar at Meg's Diner.
Not that empty. I gave it $1 there. Okay, at 7 a.m. All right. Anything going on in the alley?
The alley.
No.
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help me.
At least we have a name now. I want to get some intel.
Back at Max. Another day, another nickel.
I have enough to pay for a 5-cent shave, at least.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Scott, I told you twice already, I want to cut your hair and not your tongue.
What?
I thought I'd better stop the questions. I like my throat without a smile.
He's supposed to know a lot of gossip. That's what the manual said. Come on. Can I at least look at the paper?
July 30. Morning edition. How about this heat? A record for July. Can't argue with that. It's been hotter than a torch singer's lullaby, and drier than a martini that's 99% gin.
So it's hot. Got it. Very, very useful. Today's news. Talk about the weather.
How about this heat?
Hooey. It's hot enough to fry an egg on the sidewalk.
I think Meg's tried that already.
Well,
the barber's chair. Real comfortable. I'd get one for the...
might as well get a shave. I've got 90 cents. Might as well put it to use.
Towel time.
How about that Freddie Creel guy? I bet they had to slide him under the pearly gates.
Who's Freddie Creel? I wish someone said towel time to me in such a enthusiastic manner.
Do you believe it?
I do.
I'm not taking any more of your bets. You don't pay and you're a lousy loser. Finish.
You got my nickel?
Have a nice day, Scott.
Thanks. I don't know why you have to be such a jackass when I try to talk to you about anything else.
I don't go back there.
Yeah, so you said.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
See you tomorrow, Scott.
Oh, wait. I can show him something. Hang on. I don't think I ever showed him from my photo.
Smells like detective work. I ain't interested.
Scott, I told you twice already, I want to cut your hair and not your tongue.
I thought I'd better stop the questions. I like my throat without a smile.
Can we go newspaper ups now?
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help me. Back at Meg's.
Was that also made by Beam in Australia?
Show someone who's interested.
I'm interested.
Show someone who's interested.
Interested. Private investigator, ma'am. She does not care. Take a foot. Cheese.
This ain't a pawn shop.
What'd she say? Phone shop?
This ain't a pawn shop.
Oh, pawn shop. Pawn shop. This ain't a pawn shop here.
This ain't a pawn shop.
I'm gonna pawn my ring on you.
This ain't a pawn shop.
Pawn. It's a very interesting way of pronouncing pawn. Pawn shop. Almost like she's saying pawn shop. Alright. Alright.
Same old news.
Okay, yeah. Then yeah, probably not. That would seem to indicate it was made in America. Ba-ba-da.
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists
Still
are
not.
there. The police station again. The architecture hasn't improved any since the last time I saw it.
Make it snappy.
How about this heat?
Go away, Anger. You bother me.
Damn it.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
Just because I asked him about the weather. I'll finally meet him.
I was back at the newspaper office. You wouldn't read about it.
Did you ever,
Hello, Frankie. How you doing?
Better than you. You look sick. You eating properly?
Yeah. Hey, come eat with me.
No thanks, no time. Besides, I thought you were still drinking your lunches.
I am. Did you ever play that, Dark? Mackenzie & Co.?
Tell me about Dan Small.
Never heard of him either. What is it with all these guys named Dan? Are you trying to get me mad at you? You're doing a swell job.
Thank you.
He's cute. Friend of yours?
Nope. Ever seen him?
No. I'd like to.
Ooh. Maybe we can play matchmaker.
Damn you, Anger. Haven't we both been through enough? Take it and get out.
I deserve that.
So now Frankie's mad at me. She usually takes a day to cool down.
Oh, day. Oh, God. We've really screwed ourselves over more ways than I can count. Alright, so this isn't the sort of game that seems like it'll reward just trying everything. It actually has, I guess, what you might call some degree of realism, in that ill-advised actions will result in ill-advised consequences. So this might be a good time to maybe restart then. We've blown a day there. I can't even do my research. Or can I?
Drop dead, Scott. I'm busy.
It's good.
Not the trick with the eyebrows, Scott. It worked once. Won't work again.
Yeah.
She's still mad. She'll cool down overnight. I
God.
wish this weather would.
Yeah, so if we're not even going to be able to use the newspaper research for this, then we're kind of screwed. And the barber and the waitress won't talk to us at all. We can't go to Jack's now. Yeah, I'd say I think we got to restart. Is at least Roscoe here? Ralph?
Back at my office.
Nice, made it. Maybe I could change the radio station. I'm not going to count on it, but maybe.
There he is. What's the story?
I gave him the story.
Actually, I can. Hang on. Can I show him this?
Look, Scott. I know you're still tender about the Angela subject, but no one's paying us to look into it. And it ain't good for your mental health. Drop it, friend. I'm sorry, but that's the way it has to be.
That's the way it has to be. Thanks a lot, Ralph. That's what friends are for. Angela's dead, and I'm supposed to forget it and just carry on.
Angela. All right, has he seen... well, actually, he knows about this, Dan.
You have it, Scott.
Okay, thanks, I will. Can you give me some money?
You have it, Scott.
Oh, okay, so that's his generic response?
You have it, Scott.
Yeah. Dum,
You have it, Scott.
da, 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 da.
You have it, Scott.
Here, I'm gonna give you 85 cents. I can't even. Do, 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 do.
I reckon a fool and his money are soon parted, Scott. Here's $5.
Oh!
Don't spend it all at once.
Hey! Thank you. My man Ralph gave me $5.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Jake's still sore at you. Tell him something he needs to know. He likes inside information. It keeps him from being put inside.
Yeah, I have no information is the problem.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon if this heat keeps up, I'm gonna melt.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
They're still
It's empty.
nothing in anything.
It's locked.
You're locked.
It's locked.
All right, just
The
check.
alley.
Still nothing here, huh? Do, 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 do.
It's nailed shut. Sal did that after 2 kids lifted a...
All right. So good to know we can get $5 back, but again, we're still, I think, screwed. So, let's do a new game. Okay, so let's get camera. Let's get pen. Let's get photo. And I think that there's, ring.
My desk.
No.
It's
I don't care about your desk. I care about your cup.
a cup.
A cup.
My desk.
My desk is a very fine desk.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan Klein might have made the news. Check the newspaper. Maybe he's been arrested. Check the police station. Maybe he's hiding out. Check at Jake's joint. Hell, maybe he's been elected mayor.
Mar, mar.
That's one you owe me.
All right, definitely not giving that to Meg. Screw her. And the horse she rode in on. Wait, there was something? Oh. Oh, we have a plunger, new item.
A plunger. We have a lot in common. We're both suckers.
That's true. That was actually a funny line.
A wash basin.
All right, so we could be missing some items. That's good to know. I mean, I don't think that would have helped us in the first playthrough.
It's empty.
But good to know. Oh, we got another thing. Dirty postcard. Ooh.
A dirty postcard. It's a greeting from Ralph's brother. Dear Ralph, having a wonderful time. Wish it was with her, Sam. Sam Spencer is to good taste what Attila the Hun was to Roman architecture.
Does, he doesn't care that we took his postcard?
You have it, Scott.
All right, I will. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you. So wait a minute. Can I use my pen on this? No. Okay. So why do they give us...
Calendar shows you where the year's gone, but never shows you how to get it back.
A cup. So they gave us a close-up of this even though we can't interact with it. That's interesting. Photo of Dan. Let's put up the postcard here instead. No, you can't. Okay, I guess because there's no outline. Got it. All right. Interesting.
It's empty.
Don't dwell on the past, Scott. There's nothing you need to look at in there. Stick with the Klein case.
I know the file he has in mind. The one filed under Donald and stamped canceled. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon ice cream tasted better when I was a kid.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
I reckon it's... You shut the hell up.
Nah, I already have one for emergencies. 2 is asking for trouble.
Emergencies.
Ralph's notices. Only of importance to Ralph.
Importance.
Oh, yeah. I locked the back door for safety reasons. Remember that time you staggered out loaded and fell clear down the back stairs? No, of course you wouldn't. Get the front door, will you? I'll unlock the back door for you.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
I like how you like lower in height as if to suggest he's, you know, the position of inferiority.
Say, Jack.
Jack nothing, fella. I want money, not one of your lame excuses. Nobody wants to buy your lame excuses.
That's okay. I ain't selling them.
So, I'm actually curious, will he settle for a dirty postcard?
Now for her, maybe, I could forget the rent. For you guys, nix.
How about if we put Ralph in a grass skirt?
It's a pretty good line. All right, I'm glad we got to keep this too. Oh yeah, would you settle for a cigarette?
That ain't green.
That ain't green. All right, so what? How much was it? It was $50, I think we had to do. Yeah.
That'll do. But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Thanks for backing me up there, Ralph.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Maybe
Better
there
do
is
a good job. I think he's serious.
Maybe I wonder if there is a way to prevent that. All right, so let's save over the other one. Okay. Is there any way from here to get to the other view?
Not without my hat.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise, my car. It has an engine that runs and the right amount of wheels.
So it's only off or on, it looks like. Ba-ba. Oh yeah, so who's that there? I don't think we know. Hey, doing well, Gary? How about yourself? Gary, have you determined what you'll be eating for dinner tonight? Inquiring minds want to know. Alright, let's go to the police station because we know we can unlock the Dan Small there.
The city police station. Officer Jim Denton. Alright,
so photo of Dan.
That's Dan Small.
Dan Small?
Pretty sure.
So, Dan Klein is known around town as Dan Small. A man with an alias is a man with a secret.
Indeed.
Whoa, Meg's coffee is bad enough.
That's police business.
Do I look like I got nothing to do except your work?
Can I take a photo of the,
What have you got on Dan Small?
I ain't here just to fetch and carry, Anger. What have you done for me lately besides giving me another lump on my ulcer?
So maybe we have to give him intel too. Alternatively, I'll take a picture of whatever you've got going on here. Oh, you can't. You can't use that. Damn. People, places, and things. Do 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 do. Damn, 18-2. He's gonna kick us out.
Tell me about Dan Small.
I'm busy, Anger. Don't waste my time.
All right.
Stay out of trouble till I see you again.
Depends on where you see me.
Depends on where the trouble is.
Ba-da-ba-da. I guess not. I don't know. I'll have to look. Don't I get a yummy pie?
The Tribune wakes the town with the latest scandal and strife. Frankie Henderson. It's a man's world.
You're looking haggard, Scott.
Haggard is as Haggard does.
July 29. Morning edition. Mayor announces new crime reform. Seems the mayor thinks there are too many criminals running around, so he's going to teach them a lesson. Let me guess. Spelling? Math?
Be my guest.
Dan Small, please.
What have you got on Dan Small?
Nothing.
Damn it. Even under the
Nothing.
the different name?
Dan never made the news, so he's either very, very good or exactly the opposite. What have you got on Angela Donald?
What's done is done, Scott. That woman has hurt you enough. Let the police handle it.
I don't want to read everything they have on the mayor. My stomach turns easy.
Right. Hang on. Definitely don't show her the photo. Or the ring probably is a bad idea, too. Show her the photo of Dan.
He's cute. Friend of yours?
Nope. Ever seen him?
No. I'd like to.
So now she's interested.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Dan who? Never heard of him. Newspapers don't write themselves, Scott. I'm busy.
How about the mayor's new angle?
He's gonna get the criminals off the streets by giving them jobs at City Hall. Hands off.
That's one way to do it. So she's got some glue. Should I chance it? Will you marry me, Francine?
The last time I saw this, I was throwing it in your worthless face.
Want to give it another shot?
No, Scott. Keep it. But, don't throw it away.
So you're saying there's a chance. I do like how the camera like zoomed in on her a little bit. That was a nice effect, I must say. What would you say if I gave her a plunger?
I may be keen on a story, but I'm not desperate enough to use that.
Waka waka.
That's the kind of thing I'd expect from the sports desk.
Whoa. Hang on the phone. Fountain pen. Cigarette. Okay. And we researched everything we could. Okay.
I've seen all of the files on the subjects I know about so far.
Have you now?
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You'll never forget her, will you? She'll always be between us.
Okay.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
Better make sure there's nothing else here I can take.
Hands off.
Hands on.
Hands off.
Hands on.
Hands off. Hands off.
What is this? Oh. That was broken?
Frankie's typewriter. A machine as old as this ought to be retired and out to grass.
Hands off.
I've seen all of the...
All right.
Au revoir, Scott. That's French for see you later.
Au revoir. I realized I should use the postcard on the police officer. Denton. So we can't actually go back there because he didn't kick us out, I think.
Cop stations are all either... Denton?
Make it snappy or I'll bust you for vagrancy.
Vagrancy. What do you make of this dirty postcard?
Take a cold bath, Anger.
No. Thought he might be into it. So we showed him the photo of Dan. He gets pissed if we show him the photo of Angela. Hey. Ring, plunger. Maybe cigarette?
Thanks.
Damn it. Will you talk to us now?
Tell me about Dan Small.
Go away, Anger. You bother me.
So we just...
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out.
You can't butter
Guess
up
I should
anybody.
wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
You can't butter anyone with money or cigarettes or anything. This guy gets pissed anytime we show him anything. This one doesn't care. Yeah, exactly, son. I don't know.
Meg's Diner. Not much wrong with it. Except the customers don't talk, the staff are rude, and the food's lousy.
They have no problems taking stuff from us.
Meg is never glad to see me, and she never says goodbye. Hello, Meg. You can't buy that sort of honesty. July 29. Afternoon edition. Nothing new in the afternoon edition. I guess they haven't had a chance to make up any more news. I'll try the blue plate special.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. But that's how you order. I didn't know. Does that get us any goodwill with her? Oh. Nope.
Not hungry?
Not after I saw that.
Shit. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, well, we might have to restore, but... Oh, my God. So I just wasted money on something I couldn't even...
I'll try.
I wanted to see what it was. We ladled 1 spoonful of grub.
A cheap knife. Looks like someone dented it on the butter.
I'll take that knife, thank you. Steal your silver.
A cheap fork. Looks like someone bent it on a pea.
Bent it on a pea.
A cheap spoon.
Evening breakfast. Waffles, peanut butter sandwich. Walmart peanut butter with Walmart waffles. Is that the Great Value brand? Whole wheat, Love and Fresh brand, Welch's grape flavored Ghost brand energy drink. All right. Well, thank you for that, Gary. All right. So we have a knife, fork, and spoon, and I'm taking all of that.
The blue plate special. The special part is that it doesn't kill you when you know it should. I'd rather not stick my face into it.
All right, so what if I use my fork?
Well, I got it past my mouth. Now it's my stomach's turn to deal with it.
Nice. I'm definitely keeping the fork.
The plate. It lets you know where the food stops and the counter begins.
Can I take the plate? Yes. Taking the plate. Okay, nice.
You ate the plate?
I had to. The food was stuck to it.
Give.
No,
Meg
no.
never gets mad. She gets cooking.
Oh, damn. We did have to give the plate back, but we kept the silverware. Okay. I'll take it.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Are you chewing or chat?
Damn it. So you can pay for these people's goods and services. You can give them you can butter them up or try to with giving them money, giving them cigarettes, whatever. They will tell you zero, nothing.
How about the mayor's new angle?
Nah.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
We want bon appetit. Donuts and coffee. Well, I guess we'll try that next time. For now, I have some.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
Oh! She was already crappy to us, and even when we tipped her, she didn't give us anything, so I don't... No regrets. No regrets.
Mac would be closed now.
Oh, come
He's
on.
home sharpening his razors.
Probably because we ate the food. The newspaper office is still open. Although I should have gone to the police station.
I was back at the newspaper office. You wouldn't read about it. Hello, Frankie. How you doing?
Better than you. You look sick. You eating properly?
Yeah. Hey, come eat with me.
No thanks, no time. Besides, I thought you were still drinking your lunches. You're looking haggard, Scott. Try shaving.
I did. I didn't like it.
Then try again.
Okay, yes, there definitely is something about the shaving business, but I tried to go to the barber, it was closed.
Nothing new in the afternoon edition. I've seen all of the files.
Yeah, so there's nothing we can do then.
I'm clean out of...
God damn it.
Ciao, Scott. That's Italian for shut the door behind you.
I thought she was going to say something else. Ooh. Oh, good. All right. We still have one more trip here. He's still going to get pissed at us, but...
The police station again. The architecture hasn't improved any since the last...
Make it snappy.
Would you care for a spoon, sir?
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You still bother me. Beat it.
What have you got on Dan Small?
Forget it. I ain't feeling helpful.
What have you got on Angela Donald?
Forget it. I ain't feeling helpful.
I don't want to read everything they have on the mayor. My stomach turns easy. Tell me about Angela Donald.
You still bother me. Beat it.
How about the mayor's new angle?
You still bother me. Beat it.
Anybody would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
Ours. That's tomorrow, then. Damn. It's pretty hard to make progress in this game, isn't it?
There's no point in visiting a hole in the ground. I won't find Dan hiding in it.
You make the inquiries, idiot. He probably met people while he lived there. Don't you know anything about detecting? So this guy's looking for information that we just don't
Jake's
have.
joint. It's only open nights. Last time I was here, I had my gun in my hand and a sea of broken glass at my feet. I hope Jake's memory is worse than mine.
Oh wow, it's late. Use an old Russian coin from 1910. Wow. Sausage, egg, and white cheddar cheese topped Jimmy Dean brand croissant. Stouffer's brand animal crackers. Jolly Rancher.
You come to get
A
drunk
toad?
and shoot up the place again? Beat it, till I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Gary, do you have a pet toad? Whoops.
Beat it until I can...
Alright, I'm definitely not giving this guy any money. I don't know how we would even tell him about like intel. Like, I can't pick anything on here. And we also can't talk to him, so I can only show him things.
Haven't seen him for a month.
Yeah, that's the one thing he actually sort of responds.
Jake's door.
Are you all out of spoons at your establishment?
Beat it until I can.
Maybe you need a dirty postcard.
Nice. Send her around, and I'll let you in.
Yeah. All right. At least people have a response to that, which I appreciate.
Beat it until I can.
Nice. How about a plunger?
Beat it.
Care you to see our butcher knife?
Beat it.
Do. The eating gets good.
Jake's door.
Jake's door.
Beat it until I can think of a reason to start liking you.
Iron wrench. We used all that stuff before, I think. Did we show him the photo of Angela?
She's dead.
Yeah, right. We did.
Beat it until
The spoon. It's really the only thing we haven't used. Of course, that won't work. Did we use the PI?
Beat.
Yeah. Does not work. So we still need intel, which we just don't have. We can't go to any of the other places, so...
Mac would be closed now.
Oh, Dinner's
back at Meg's. What does not kill me makes me stronger.
I guess we'll get donuts and coffee. I don't know.
I'm clean out of questions for now. Nothing new in the afternoon edition.
What about the evening edition? All right, hit me up with some donuts and coffee.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Wow, what a winning smile.
A donut. Meg's coffee. It keeps me awake. I get more time to wonder why I drank it in the first place. Not bad. Reminded me of coffee. A cup.
Take the cup. Nice! I'm taking that cup. Ew, why was it juicy?
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
Alright, we got a donut in our inventory. I can't take the plate. Damn.
You drank the Coke.
I was thirsty.
Give.
I worried that Meg would do something horrible to my food next time. Then I wondered how I'd be able to tell the difference.
Okay, so the fact that we can take the plate and cup means, I mean, obviously we have to turn it in, so we can't leave with it, but it does suggest we might be able to do something with it while we have it in our inventory. Cup and plate. Now, what we want to do with it, I'm not sure. Maybe we have to give the donut to Denton. Is it going to be like a cop's donut kind of thing? That would be sort of silly. But...
Nothing new in the afternoon edition.
Should we also try some beef stew? Or chicken surprise, what's in the chicken?
I'll have the chicken surprise.
It's the same as the Blue Plate special. Can I take another fork?
I've got one. I've got one. I've got one. I'd rather not stick my face into it.
All right, so we should at least try.
Goes down fast and keeps on going.
All right, so what can we do to the plate while we have it? We could write on it, maybe. Can you not? How do you? Hang on, let me consult the manual. They did say about combining items, using items together. Together inventory. Oh wait, it'll appear colored when it can be used. Wait a minute. Or I could put it here and then use something on it while it's here. I don't know. Who can say? All right.
You ate the plate?
I had to. The food was stuck to it.
Give.
Meg never gets mad. She gets cooking.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
So we still don't have any intel.
It's open, but Denton's not there.
Yeah. All right. So let's try quickly.
My office. Here I am again. Every private investigator has an office, same as every dog has a kennel.
Quiet you.
My closet. My closet.
So we still don't have any stuff to wear. Just want to make sure there's no other items we could get here. Oh, that just leaves. Oh man, everyone just does not want to talk to us. All right, let's do a new save.
A cup.
A cup of noodles. He's not here.
The alley next to our office. The place where Angela was killed. Heat wave or not, I'm always cold here. Bullet holes. It's nailed shut. Sal did that after 2 kills.
Hang on, can I use the tire iron to break into it? Tire iron.
Those bins are taut. I don't. Yesterday's trash can. I don't know why I came here. The bullet holes in the wall are the same as they were when... Mac the barber.
Okay, let's read the paper.
Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
Scottish.
July 30. Morning edition. How about this heat? A record for July. Can't argue with that. It's been hotter than a torch singer's lullaby, and drier than a martini that's 99% gin.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry, Gary. Missed your response to that. So, a toad named Bumpy. I like it. So he's gonna get upset if I do that. Okay, do I have anything which he'd be interested in? Wrench, camera, ring, photo of Dan. Perhaps the dirty postcard. How would he respond to that?
Now she could use a haircut.
It's probably the best item in the game because it gets the best responses from people.
She was a nice lady, Scott. She never came in here. That's saying something.
Interesting.
Smells like detective work. I ain't interested. You don't talk to me about your private eye work, and I won't talk to you about dandruff.
But I wish you would talk to me about dandruff. I want to learn. I want to learn. Okay.
Towel time. How about that Freddie Creel guy? I bet they had to slide him under the pearly gates.
Freddie Creel.
Do you believe it? I'm not taking any more of your bets. You don't pay and you're a lousy loser. Finish.
I mean, yeah.
You got my nickel?
So that'd be information we could sell
Have
this
a nice day, Scott.
guy for being an illegal bookie to the cops, but they don't seem like they're interested.
I shaved you today already. What are you, a werewolf?
Okay, so you can only get one shave a day. Now what?
See you tomorrow, Scott.
If we go to the newspaper office.
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners can't help.
And we can't go to Jake's joint at night, right? Or during the day.
Jake's is closed. Jake and his regulars are all sleeping peacefully in a puddle of gin.
Okay. And this is... Alright, we can try giving him the donut. I know it's very cliche.
The police station again.
Gotta try something here.
Make it snappy.
Gotta butter him up with something, even though this never works. Dunk it in your coffee.
I think it's fossilized.
That's just the glaze.
Thanks all the same, but I'm throwing it out.
Oh, come on.
Eat the whole.
Wow, he threw it out. Are you serious? You could have just given it back to us, Dick.
Anger, I'm telling you this once. We're taking care of that, and I don't want you looking into it. If anybody gets hurt, you're gonna be charged. You understand?
This sucks, man.
What's this? A bribe? Sorry, Anger. Not enough.
This is a bribe.
Put that away before I book you for stealing it.
It's a plunger, man.
Put that away.
What have you got on Dan Small?
Forget it. I ain't feeling helpful.
Even though I gave you a stale donut? Maybe it's because it was from the day before. Hang on, yeah, let's try...
Stay out of trouble.
Let's try getting another donut. Maybe that was the problem. It was from the day before.
Back at Meg's. Donuts and coffee, thanks. I'm full. I'll save this for later.
Can I dunk the donut in the coffee?
Why spoil a perfectly good donut by dunking it in Meg's coffee?
Huh.
Damn. I should have saved some to unblock my drain. Better not.
Okay.
How about this heat? Same old news.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
Where's the service? Alright, so let's go to, is the newspaper up? No, let's try the police first with the donut.
The police station again.
Make it snappy.
Come on, take a donut. And don't throw it out. Ah!
Thanks. You better get a refill.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Take his files.
A raid roster. It's a schedule of upcoming license raids on clubs. Let me see. August the 1st. Rostered offices, Scully and Coleman. Establishment, number 1, Dog Alley. Proprietor, Jacob Turner.
Nice. Alright, we got some intel. Can I take this too?
Nah, I think he's been using it to stir his coffee.
Coffee.
The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament.
Is he gonna come back? Probably not. Oh, there he is. Okay, you didn't notice it was missing. Good. Can I take the donut back?
Denton's Donut.
Will he tell us about Dan Small now?
Tell me about Dan Small.
Small fry, more than likely.
Nice.
Haven't pinned anything on him yet. But I heard he hangs around with lowlife.
Got any names for me?
No one springs to mind.
Damn it.
How about this heat?
Go away, Anger. You bother me.
Oh, come on, man. I give you the
Anybody
donut.
would think Denton didn't like me anymore. He threw me out. I guess I should wait 3 or 4 hours for him to cool down before I go back.
I have to give him a donut every time I want to talk about the weather? Come on. Alright, at least we have a lead for tonight.
Extra. Seamus haunts newsroom. Soon they'll give me a byline.
Seamus?
Say, Frankie, do you still do a roast the way I like 'em?
Quit fishing for an invitation, Scott. Until we've both forgotten a little more.
Or remembered?
Always the wise guy. You'd wisecrack to the gates of hell. Sometimes it just isn't funny.
Sometimes it isn't meant to be.
Ooh. Ooh.
How about this heat?
It's not hot enough to melt the editor's heart.
It isn't?
Same old news.
Have you got anything better?
I do.
Nah, it's a hot topic, but not an interesting one.
Topic. Alright, so at least hang on. So that was great news that we got the donut, and we got some intel. Hey. Okay, wrench, knife, spoon, PI license, fork, fountain pen, dirty postcard, raid roster.
Are you trying to get me mad at you? You're doing a swell job.
So she's got glue here. Would you care for some intel for your daily column?
Beat it, Scott. Some of us have work to do.
Oh, she kicked us out.
So
really
now Frankie's mad at me. She usually takes a day to cool down.
Mad? Why? Because I showed her some police information? Why'd she get personally offended? That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Well, now we have nothing to do until the nighttime. Oh my god. So bad. At least I could understand the
Nice.
Angela thing.
Another day, another nickel.
I could understand the Angela thing just because, obviously we cheated. We cheated with the mistress on her and everything. I mean, that makes sense to me, but why should we get pissed at that? It's ridiculous. We can't talk to her the rest of the day. They're only 3 days. It's a big deal.
Oh, I've been waiting for you to pop the question. You want to shave before the honeymoon?
I do. Spoon?
You want me to shave you with this?
I do.
You want me to shave you with this? You want me to shave you with this?
Hey, Sting, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders, to The Dame Was Loaded. Buzz, buzz. How's it going, Sting? Why did Hippo Hippobot say Og? I didn't set that up for Og. What the hell? Or are you playing tonight, Sting? Welcome to an FMV game that's, oh my god, so difficult to make any progress. We finally gave a fresh donut to a cop, though, so... But then we pissed off our ex-fiancée by showing her some police information, even though she's a reporter. Some things you just can't figure out. Do you have any problems in the back?
I've got one. My drain gets blocked with the stubble of 100 men.
All right. Tire iron?
No thanks, Scott.
Oh, you'll need it.
Now she could use a haircut.
Couldn't we all? Oh, Sly Cooper, nice. Is that the Thebes Raccoonus one? Did we show him the Angela from Pure?
She was a nice lady, Scott.
Yeah, right.
She never came in here. That's saying something.
Right. He gets pissed if we showed the Dan one, but and will he get pissed if I ask him about the weather?
How about this heat?
Hooey.
All right.
It's hot enough to fry an egg on the sidewalk.
I think Meg's tried that already.
Thebes Raccoonus.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Look, Scott, I run a clean shop with a tight lip. That way I don't get no grief from anyone.
So I think the manual was just being tongue-in-cheek, because they made him out to be a great gossip, and he does not want to say anything. So the manual was just like trolling with us. Can we take, is this hair?
Hair. Someone else's.
Take it. Take all of the hair. Oh my god, we actually got it? What the hell?
Hair. Someone else's.
Can we take more of someone else's hair? Oh my god. Can we take some of his supply? He didn't mind us taking the hair? Can I get more of your customer's hair there, sir?
Same old news.
Same old, same old. Alright, he'll get pissed if I say Dan Small, but, what if we show him the hair on the floor?
I don't need any more of that.
Are you sure you don't need any more of that? Hey. Oh my gosh, please. Fountain pen?
No thanks, Scott.
He's probably gonna get pissed if I show him the raid roster. Actually, did we not try the camera?
No cameras.
Oh, okay. Ba-ba-da. No, hey.
Oh, I've been waiting for you to pop the
Right.
question.
Of course we're yes.
You want to shave before the honeymoon? You should tell Jake about this. You're a useful kind of guy, Scott.
Thanks. I can't believe we can't show him the photo. That's ridiculous.
I know who you are, Scott. Do you want to see my shaving license?
I do. Where is it?
You want me to shave you with this?
Yes. Alright, kick me out.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Scott, I told you twice already. I want to cut your hair and not your tongue.
I thought I'd better stop the questions. I like my throat without a smile.
Can you imagine if, like, your regular barber actually, like, yelled at you like that? Like, can't be good for repeat business. Alright, let's get the beef stew since we've not gotten it before, I guess.
Back at Meg's.
Where's the tip? Where's the service?
Same old news. Same old news.
It's not the afternoon edition. Beef stew. It's probably going to look just like the blue plate special and the chicken surprise, is my guess.
Serve me up some beef stew.
Yep, same thing. Beef stew is, yeah. Same old, same old.
I'd rather not stick my face into it.
Alright, so we probably don't need to be eating anymore then, clearly. Because we got the items we need, unless we need to do something on a plate. But until such time comes... their beef
My
looks just like the
stomach
chicken.
has stopped rumbling. Now it's cursing.
Cursing, nice.
The plate. I'm carrying enough. Any more and I'll have to hold a garage sale.
Garage sale? Okay, so you can only carry 15 items at a time, so we learned that. Now I feel like I might be missing an item here.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
No, it was the beef stew. The beef stew, chicken surprise, and blue plate special look exactly the same. Alright, I guess we'll take a save.
Back at my office. Ralph doesn't mind me staying here until I get the money for...
What actually time is it?
It's morning. The citizens sit in their offices pouring jabber over their ulcers. The drunks sleep it off.
I'm surprised it's still morning.
The grifters just sleep.
I would have thought it'd been much later since we had like several meals. Okay. Alright, so this is like day 2 morning.
My desk. It's old, pitted,
so we can drop items off here, which we probably should, but we have no idea.
There he is. What's the story?
I gave him the story.
I think you could. You probably could do that.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Jake's still sore at you. Tell him something he needs to know. He likes inside information.
Yeah,
It keeps him from being put inside.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon my brother Sam would make a good operative, so long as we never got any female clients.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
So I'm kind of toying with the idea of, I guess time is so important. So if we probably should restart because, well, I guess it doesn't make sense to restart every time we learn something new because this is going to take too long. I guess we still can find stuff out even if we run out of the days. I guess that's fine. So actually what I'm thinking we should do is I'll have to make a log of all the things that basically give us progress. So we have to show a photo of Dan to, what's the name? The officer. Denton, I think his name is. We have to probably buy coffee and donuts and take the donut. We have to buy any meal, take fork, knife, and spoon. Then we also have to give the donut to Officer Denton. And is there anything else? Oh, then the items that we take in the game world include the dirty postcard. We have the fountain pen. We've got the... we probably should leave the tire iron and the wrench in the car, the trunk, until we need those items. Makes sense. Tire iron and wrench. There's, of course, the ring. The camera. What was the other? Oh, the photo of Angela. We obviously get the photo of Dan. Oh, the plunger. I don't know why I'm doing this from memory. Let's just look at the... Oh, hair, right. Hair from the barber shop. Okay. Get, shave, and hair from barber shop. Oh, raid roster. After we give the donuts to Denton, we take the raid roster while he's gone. Then obviously we're going to be giving that raid roster to Jake. Okay. Okay, so I think that's everything, right? Yeah. Okay, cool.
It's empty.
Still empty.
It's locked. It's locked.
It's Ralph.
No, you don't. We can't even afford the last phone bill.
This is important.
So is money. Vamos.
A wash basin.
Wash basin. Actually, we should show him something. What did he say about the raid roster?
You have it, Scott.
Oh, he just gives us the generic. Carry you for some hair.
You have it, Scott.
Okay. And then the ring in the drawer. Cool.
My desk. It's...
All right. Well, I think we'll call it there for tonight because it's late and I am tired. Well, probably.
I could use a cup of coffee.
Actually, I could not use a cup of coffee. It's entirely too late. But yeah, we'll probably pick this back up tomorrow night, probably. The question is, what can we do the remainder of day 2? That's the other thing where, like, because we got locked out, it's so easy to get, what's her name, pissed at you for the whole day, and that's the newspaper's gone. So I don't know whether it makes sense to just, like, spend hours away. Might as well just restart it, and then at least we can sort of, like, optimize the save, something like that. We already got the shave for the day. It seems like the only way to make progress is going to Jake's, right? Which we can't do. Which, anyway, is making me, like, think about probably restarting it. And it won't take us long to do, I just made that list of items we need to do to make progress. Well, the shave makes a difference because she tells you, if you show up to the newspaper place, she says, you're looking haggard. Right? Which she doesn't say if you've gotten the shave. And something about that makes me think that the fact that she said that every time we went there where he hadn't shaved that day makes me think it's kind of important. Like, it's important to do it because she's more willing to, I don't know, talk to you or who knows what. It only costs like a few cents. So I feel like it, and we can only do it once a day, and they're only 3 days. So I feel like all told, it's like $1 that we're spending, but it seems like totally worth it. So I think we will do that.